Hey everybody, this is John Wells.
And this is Sam McDuffie. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Eerie, Alabama.
Hey buddy.
Hey man, what's going on?
Hey, not a whole lot. I am really sorry I'm late. I know you wanted to get this, Red Eye Devil Verbena story going real quick, but I really got something I need to tell you about.
All
I
right.
know you've been talking about this place, Eerie.
Yeah.
Funny story. I was at the gas station filling up, and this woman, I overheard her talking about witches and stuff, and I was like, hey, well, if you don't mind me asking what's going on. She was telling me that she's from Demopolis.
Okay.
And just near Demopolis is actually the town of Eerie.
Really?
She was telling me that there was a woman that was hung for witchcraft in the mid-1800s. She wasn't really sure about a name. She didn't know. All she knew was that the woman and her father were taught and studied the Codex Gigas.
The Devil's Bible.
Yes, the Devil's Bible here in Alabama.
We're talking about the same Bible that the monk was. The monk wrote it in one night, and then he was walled up alive for what he had written in his Bible.
You're exactly right.
Oh,
I knew you would know more about it. I didn't know a whole lot about it, but
okay.
she was actually, she told me that they were hung. At least the woman was hung for practicing black magic. She didn't know much more about the story. It was just a story she was told as a child and had been around and had heard many times over. And she asked, I told her what we did, and we did podcasts on creepy and eerie places in Alabama, and it was just seemed right that it was also the name of our podcast. So I got as much information as I could. I wrote it down. I've even got a contact number for her, and she said if we found anything else that she would like to know also.
That would be freaking awesome. That sounds like something that I would really like to do.
I figured that would be right up our alley. And
Yeah. I mean, definitely, especially because, when we started out with this, and I Googled Eerie, Alabama, just to make sure that it wasn't a.
Hey, give me just a second.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. It won't crank at all. Okay. Give me a few minutes, and I'll let me clear up here, and I'll be over there. Okay. All right, man. All right, brother.
Who was that?
That was Danny.
Okay.
His car has broke down,
Oh man.
and he was actually on his way to the restaurant. I'm gonna go pick him up real quick, take him up, drop him off, and I will be right back.
All right. Well, actually, how about this? This is going to give me some time to go ahead and do some research on this. So why don't I just meet you over the Broken Burrito after this, and we'll talk a little bit more over there.
Okay, that'd be great. You want me to get you a plate?
Oh yeah, the chicken toilet buster.
Chicken toilet buster. All right, brother.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
Bye. So Wells went to go pick up Danny. It's unfortunate that his car had broken down. But like I said before, it gave me some time to go ahead and get some information on this town called Eerie. A preliminary internet search showed that it was just a ghost town, and there was really nothing around there. But I kept digging and kept digging, and I finally came up with a phone number, and that phone number led to another phone number, which led to another phone number, and so on and so forth. So I finally got a hold of, believe it or not, the constable of Eerie, and really didn't like what he had to say, but it's a lead and it's going to make for an interesting story. So I'm going to take all my stuff and I'm going to go meet up with Wells over at the Broken Burrito.
Hey, Mac.
Hey man,
What's up, brother?
not much. Dude, that looks good.
Oh, it is good.
Man, But why do we eat this crap?
Well, it's good. And it keeps Danny in the paycheck.
Yeah, that's true. I love it, but my toilet really hates it.
Yeah, mine too.
So,
Did you find out anything else?
I sure did. And it's kind of one of those good news, awkward news situations.
Well, let's go with the awkward news first.
Well, in order to tell you the awkward news, I got to tell you the good news. So I'll just go ahead and just flat out say it. We're able to go to Eerie, but in order for us to go, we have to follow a set of rules.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a list of 9 of them.
9 rules.
9 rules.
Okay.
All right.
And these rules are?
Okay, so absolutely no recording or picture taking outside of our hotel suite. Like, not even if we're standing in our hotel and take a picture outside. They don't want anything taken outside that hotel suite. We have to be inside of the hotel, not necessarily our suite, but inside the hotel by at least 4:30 every night.
Mm-hmm.
And once we're in, we can't leave until 6:30 the next morning.
Okay.
So no midnight EVPs or anything like that.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. We will be escorted at all times by the constable. Short of going to the bathroom, I think this guy's going to be over our shoulder the entire time. Absolutely no recording or picture taking of any of the townspeople at any time. It doesn't matter if they're in our hotel suite or if they have our permission, or if we have their permission. We cannot record or take a picture of them at all. All of our writing utensils and writing supplies will be provided to us. We can't use anything, laptop, iPad, cell phone, anything. Like, it will be given to us, and that is it. We can't stay more than 3 days at a time. And if one of those days is a Sunday, we must stay in our suite until Monday morning.
Okay, so Sunday's out.
Sunday is very much out, because I don't think I could handle 24 hours in the room with you.
Yeah, me neither.
All information gathered must be reviewed by the librarian before it is taken off site. So anything we write down, any notes we take, we have to let her see it. Like, they won't even let us use a photocopier. It has to be handwritten to leave the site.
That's really weird.
That is. And the last but not least, if any of these rules are broken, we will have all of our equipment, paperwork, what have you, seized. And it will be destroyed. And then we will be escorted out of the town and banned for life.
Sounds like a lovely place.
Sounds like a very lovely place. I think this is going to be one of those where we're going to need to get Danny to go with us and see if he can help us record some of this stuff, because I don't think you and I can go through all this information.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of handwriting.
Yeah, very much.
Well, I mean, this is the town we've been looking for, so I mean, it's not like we can just say no and not go, so I guess we're going to do it.
Exactly. He gave me some directions, and dude, I've never heard of this place. I mean, I know it's in Hale County, but I'm at a loss for exactly where this place is. And get this. So, one of the phone numbers I called to try and figure out where this place is a food delivery service.
What?
Well, yeah, don't ask. I followed a lead, and it led me to a food delivery service. And it's like one of those industrial food delivery services. And the manager of this place says he's been there for about 15 years. And Eerie gets one shipment a week, and it has never been the same driver twice.
Well, that's just weird.
Yeah, you're telling me. So,
is this by their request? Or?
Yes, it is by their request.
By their request, okay.
By their
That's
request.
Definitely weird.
Exactly. And he says it's all non-processed foods. Like, nothing boxed. It is all non-processed.
Okay.
I think the only thing that is processed is the cheese.
That is definitely strange.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, if nothing creepy's going on over there, they're at least weird people.
Exactly. So, yeah. So that's definitely That's definitely going to be something we need to look into. So I got some directions from the constable, and I got some directions from this guy at the food delivery service, and he was like, man, if you can find anything out that is anywhere interesting, please let me know. And I told him that I would, and I mean, when I told him what we did and what we were doing for the podcast, he got really excited about it, especially since he can't get any information out of them at all. So, I mean, this guy's been doing business with them for 15 years.
Well, I guess let's go fill the van up. Let's get Danny and let's roll out.
All right, sounds good. Well, I will call the constable, let him know that we agreed to his terms. Well, actually, it's the mayor's terms. But I'll call him and let him know that that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll get the truck loaded up and we'll head it out that way. So, sounds great, man. I'll meet you back here. What, tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, we'll head out.
All right, sounds good, dude.
All
right.
Hey everyone, this is John Wells.
And this is Sam McDuffie.
Hey, we want to thank you for joining us here at Eerie, Alabama. We want to remind you that this is a RPTR Studios and Broken Burrito production.
If you want to get a hold of us, please visit us at our website at sam-mcduffie.squarespace.com. You can also email me or John. You can find our emails on our website, or you can email us directly. Mine is mcduffie.eeriealabama@gmail.com, and John is at jwells, WELLES, .eeriealabama@gmail.com. We also want to give a shout out to Purple Planet for the great intro, outro, and background music. You can find them at purple-planet.com. Don't forget to keep it creepy, keep it Eerie, Alabama.